Clinton and Me, a real-life political comedy by Mark Katz. This is a hardback book. It's got this very silly, appropriately silly dust jacket, and an egg timer there. This means something once you've read the book. The book itself is just sort of bound in regular little paper, quarter bound in some kind of clothy paper kind of thing. The inside does have some, it doesn't have illustrations or anything, but it sort of is broken up with footnotes and some stuff that they put in there. You know, it's broken up a little bit. It is a very light read, an easy read. And what is it about? It's about this guy, Mark Katz, who for some time on some occasions was part of a speechwriter for Clinton, for Bill Clinton. That is, he wrote the comedy stuff. You know, when Clinton was at the, when Clinton was at the, you know, the dinner for foreign journalists, is that the one where basically it's all jokes and that kind of thing? And occasional other times they needed someone to write a few jokes, they would get this guy, Mark Katz, in. And of course he was very, you know, he never thought that he would ever be called into the White House to help a president write stuff. So it's sort of something about his journey. It's funny, and he's very respectful of Clinton, even when he does actually criticize Clinton. Not exactly his policies or anything, but just Clinton wasn't one to joke about himself. He really didn't like to joke about himself. He wanted to take the occasions to take his shots against people who he thought had been unfair to him. And Katz was like, look, you have to be self-effacing a little bit. You have to go at yourself a little bit. People will really like that. They'll respect you for it. And so there was some tension there. But in any case, he had a decent relationship with Clinton, a very shallow, superficial relationship with Clinton. Let's face it. It wasn't like they were best friends. He wrote a few speeches for him. But an interesting book and funny. And I recommend it because it does give some insight into how this stuff goes in the background, and some of the back and forth between him and Clinton was pretty interesting, including when Clinton graciously agreed that he had been wrong about a particular joke. You know, should have done it Mark's way. Anyway, there we go. That's Clinton and Me by Mark Katz. I don't think you have to be a fan of Clinton or even interested in politics in particular to find an interesting book. Okay. Clinton and Me, a real-life political comedy by Mark Katz.